This is Jason Rasidlo reporting live inside the Grammy Museum here in Los Angeles. And I'm being joined by, what is your name?
Katie Dunham.
Your position here?
I do public relations for the Grammy Museum.
All right. So first I want to talk about, can you give us some highlights of the new museum?
Sure. So we're called the Grammy Museum, but we're not just about the Grammys. We kind of take the Grammys as a lens through which to look at music. So we really celebrate four things. We celebrate all genres of music, and through that we talk about music history. We celebrate the creative process, the recording process, and lastly, the history of the Grammys. It's a really interactive multimedia museum. You're not just looking at stuff on the wall, you're actually engaging with the music. So upstairs we have something called the Crossroads table. On a table we have 164 genres of music that float around. You can click on any one and it opens up and you learn a bit about that music and get to listen to some key clips. We also have an exhibit on the third floor called In the Studio. We have 8 different pods where you can go through one step of the recording process with a famous producer engineer. And interactively, you're the one making the decisions and really kind of determining what the final product sounds like.
All right. So how is this museum different from the other one, say, in Hollywood, for example?
So we're the only large music museum here in Los Angeles. As far as music museums go, there are only about 30 across the U.S. and they're all really small. We really cover a vast majority of things that not all museums cover. We don't stick to one genre. We celebrate everything from Hawaiian to death metal, Motown, barbershop, girl groups, and Christian rock, everything in between. But we also, highlight the creative process and the actual making of music, whether it be the instrumentation process or like the studio experience. So, and really interactive as well, not just looking at stuff on the walls, but doing it yourself.
Alrighty. So what's included inside your Michael Jackson exhibit here?
Okay, so we had actually had a larger Michael Jackson exhibit that was on display from February through June. We were in the process of de-installing it when we found out that Mr. Jackson had passed, but we knew that we had this stuff, so we wanted to be able to share it with people. So they had somewhere to really come and celebrate his life. So we put it back up. So right now on display, we have the suit that he wore on the cover of the Thriller album. We have 4 great jackets, 3 from the Thriller era, 1 that he wore when he got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We have 2 gloves that he wore kind of dangerous era in the late 80s, and we also have a jacket from 2001 that he wore in concert to benefit the victims of 9/11. We also have the original application he filled out to become a member of the Recording Academy, which is the governing body of the Grammys, and it's all exhibited against a video of his greatest Grammy appearances.
So how has attendance changed here since his passing?
So we've actually had a lot of interest. Michael, touched so many people, so we have actually seen our attendance spike, and we've broken the attendance record about 3 different times since he died. But people are really looking to hear from him, and I think more so than any other artist, he really represents kind of what we talk about and the power of music and how it's touched people. And so we've had a lot of people come through because of that.
All right. So how long will the Michael Jackson stuff be on display here?
The Michael Jackson stuff will definitely be on display through the summer, through his birthday, and then probably into next year. We're still determining where. We're probably going to move it around and expand the exhibit a little bit.
And so what are maybe 1 or 2 things that when people come here, they're going to say, wow, really, really nice. What is that?
So the 2 exhibits I talked about, so the Crossroads table, In the Studio, so the production exhibit upstairs. We have the second guitar that Elvis ever played professionally. We have a really great handwritten letter from Buddy Holly. We have an excellent special exhibit right now that's really about music and politics in the U.S. We have a wonderful photo exhibit, and just a lot of different things, something for everyone, across genre, across era, across boundary.
All right. Next, I just want to talk about the hours and admission price.
Okay, so the museum is actually open from 10 to 7:30. Those are summer hours. When we, after Labor Day, I think we'll go back to 11:30 to 7:30, opening at 10 on Saturdays. And for right now, we're doing a summer special, so it's $10 general admission for adults, less for kids, and then that includes 2 hours free validation. That'll run through Labor Day. General admission is usually $14.95.
Anything else you would like to mention while we're out here?
Just for everybody to come from Detroit to LA and visit us.
All right, thanks a lot. Nice meeting you.
Great lyrics.
So why not
A catchy tune.
take all of me? Ain't good looking. What you got to me?
A great pop song is enjoyed by millions. Appealing to young and old, and can endure in our collective memories and in our hearts for years.
Hi, everybody all over America. This is your cousin Bruce.